After a huge battle, Goku defeats Broly with a powerful attack. The attack is so strong that it clears away the evil energy inside. Broly is left on a planet all alone, badly hurt and barely alive. The planet is cold and empty. Everyone else escapes, leaving Broly behind. It looks like this planet will be Broly's grave. Broly. Even though he is super strong, is too weak to move, he gets into a small space pod and flies away. Still in a lot of pain, he loses his consciousness. The pod crashes on Earth, landing in a cold, snowy place eventually. The snow covers the pod and Broly stays frozen for years. While all this is happening, life goes on for the Z fighters. Gohan defeats Cell and everyone is proud. But King Kai, who watches over the afterlife, can't find Broly anywhere. This makes everyone nervous. If Broly is still alive, he could be a big danger to Earth. Years pass. Goten is born, and Gohan keeps training with Piccolo. Vegeta starts training again, wanting to get even stronger. Everyone is a little worried that Broly might return someday, but nothing happens for a long time. One day, Dende, who can sense energy, feels something strange. It's a powerful energy, but it feels different from before. He tells Piccolo and the others. They all go to check it out and find a pod buried in ice. Inside is Broly. He is still alive, but looks very weak and confused. Vegeta thinks they should just destroy Broly now before he wakes up and causes trouble. But Gohan isn't sure. They decide to wake Broly up to see what he will do. Vegeta melts the ice with his energy, and Broly slowly wakes up. He looks around scared and confused. He doesn't know where he is or who anyone is. Vegeta holds his hand out ready to attack, but Broly doesn't fight back. Instead, he asks them not to hurt him. Everyone is surprised. Broly doesn't act angry or mean like before. He seems lost and gentle. Piccolo notices that Broly's energy feels different. It doesn't feel evil anymore. Broly doesn't even react when people say the names Goku or Vegeta, which would have made him angry before. He doesn't even remember his own name until they tell him King Kai and Goku, who are watching from the afterlife, talk to the group. Goku tries talking to Broly in his mind, but Broly just gets scared and confused. It seems like Broly really has lost all his memories. He doesn't remember fighting anyone or being evil. He is like a blank slate. The Z fighters are unsure what to do. Vegeta thinks they should get rid of Broly, just in case Gohan thinks Broly could become a good person. Now Piccolo remembers that he and Vegeta were once enemies too, but they changed. Maybe Broly can change as well. They bring Broly to the lookout to heal him. Dende checks Broly's heart and mind and finds nothing evil. Broly's energy feels pure, almost like Gohan's. This surprises everyone because Broly used to be full of rage. Still, everyone is careful. They know Broly is a Saiyan and fighting is in his blood. Vegeta decides to test Broly. He challenges Broly to a sparring match to see if the old Broly is still inside. Gohan watches closely, ready to step in if things go wrong. As they train, Broly slowly remembers how to fight, but he doesn't get angry or lose control. He just enjoys learning something new. The Z fighters start to believe that Broly really has changed. He is no longer their enemy. Now he is just a lost Saiyan trying to find his place on Earth. One sunny day, just as Broly was getting used to life on Earth up in the sky, everyone saw a bright light zooming toward the ground. It crashed in a forest, shaking the trees and sending birds flying. The Z fighters rushed over to see what it was. When they got there, they found a round space pod just like the one Broly had arrived in. The door hissed open, and out stepped a young woman with wild, spiky hair and armor just like a Saiyan. "My name is Saripa," she said. "I've come a long way to look for my brother Broly." Everyone was shocked. Broly was surprised too, but he didn't remember her at all. Saripa explained that when they were babies, their father Paragus had to leave her behind on planet Vegeta when he escaped with Broly. She had survived and spent years searching for her lost family, following strange dreams and feelings that led her to Earth. Saripa was happy, but she quickly noticed something was wrong. Broly didn't remember her or anything about their past. Saripa told the others that she also had trouble with her power. Sometimes she would get really angry and lose control, just like Broly used to do. She said, "It's like there's a monster inside me, and I have to fight it every day." Saripa explained when they were babies, King Vegeta did experiments on some Saiyan children hoping to make them stronger. Broly and Saripa were two of those children because of this. Both of them had a special kind of power inside, but it was dangerous. If one of them lost control, the other could feel it too. Their powers were connected like two sides of the same coin. The Z fighters realized this could be a problem. If Broly ever lost control again, Saripa might go wild too, and the same could happen the other way around. They needed to help both of them learn to control their powers, or Earth could be in big trouble far away. A new storm was brewing. Someone powerful was watching Earth, and soon their greatest test would arrive. Gohan and Goten were excited to have another Saiyan around, and they quickly became friends with Saripa. Gohan offered to train with her and Broly, showing them how to use their power for good. Vegeta was interested too. He saw Saripa's strength and wanted to test it, so he challenged her to sparring matches Broly, and Saripa started training together every day. At first it was hard, sometimes their powers would start to go out of control and the ground would shake, but Gohan, Goten, and even Piccolo helped them calm down and focus. They learned to breathe deeply and think happy thoughts when they felt the anger rising up. As they trained, Broly and Saripa grew closer. Even though Broly didn't remember their past, he felt a special bond with Saripa. She told him stories about when they were little, and he tried hard to remember. Sometimes he would get flashes of memories, but not everything was peaceful. Piccolo and Dendi kept a close watch on the siblings. They could sense that the dangerous energy was still inside them, just waiting for a chance to come out. One quiet afternoon, a huge shadow appeared above Earth. It was Beerus, the god of destruction. He came because he felt a very strong energy on the planet, stronger than anything he had felt before. Beerus was curious and a little annoyed. He expected to fight Goku or Vegeta, but instead he saw Broly and Saripa standing calmly. They knew this was the moment they had to prove themselves, but as Beerus got closer, their powers began to glow and pulse wildly, like a storm inside them was waking up. The battle began. Broly and Saripa fought with all their strength, but they didn't want to lose control. They remembered their training and tried to keep calm. Beerus was fast and powerful, but he was also watching them closely, waiting for them to slip. Just when the fight was getting intense, their power surged, shaking the idea in the comments.